to this now. Police are keeping a close eye on the Operation Dudula protest in Mabopane in Tshwane. The protesters are demanding the arrest and deportation of illegal migrants employed at the Central City Shopping Centre. Newzroom Afrika's Phakgadi is at the march, joining us now live. Pelane, good morning to you once again. So Operation Dudula members there saying that they have been going to, or they plan to go store to store to find out whether there are migrants that are employed, and if so, what is their legal status? But primarily, they want South Africans employed in those particular shops. But the question is, under whose mandate are they doing this? And what about the legality of what they are doing? Because we've been here before, that they can't just go into the shops and demand documentation, because shop owners have a right to say, what document can you give me to authorize that I do this or I show this information to you?
Well, look, Koli, the legalities have always been very much a thorny issue when we are talking to Operation Dudula, in particular those who go into houses and as well as shops are demanding some sort of documentation and verification of identity. And that in itself, of course, brings you to some of the previous marches that were held, including in Alexandra, where some people had just alleged that they had stormed into their homes and demanding documentation and asking that very question you're asking, under whose authority are you doing that very same thing? So here in Mabopane, of course, the plan at the time, at least since this morning, was to go shop to shop, demanding those very documentation, and the police behind me were leaving nothing to chance, ensuring that they remain here and ensure that they continue with their strong presence. And at least until now, I can tell you, it doesn't look like that particular march will be going ahead. Let me bring in, of course, one of the big five movement, of course, his name here, Anele, just to give us an indication, of course. Anele, you were part of the operation here. I can see the leadership of those who are here in Tshwane. The aim was to go shop to shop, demanding that particular verification of identity, and if not, you were asking the police to arrest and deport. That does not look like it will happen.
I think as we are here to help our brothers, to support to support them, to help to go and do everything here, so that everything can be clear. Whatever they do, we are with them, so that we want to clean Pretoria, so that everyone can get the jobs, because most of jobs, the people outside, they took those jobs.
We're speaking of cleaning as just a loose subject matter here. Cleaning, what is dirty here? What is it that you believe that it is dirty, that you, under whose authority are you coming here to say you want to clean?
The problem is the foreigners. They took jobs from our brothers. Our brothers are not working. That's why that's the problem we have in South Africa.
And to you, going shop to shop will be cleaning, as you put it?
If we go to shops, we're going to deliver our memorandum, so that we can talk to the shop and explain our problems, so that we can resolve the matter.
Yeah, definitely. And you're here to support this gentleman here. Let me bring in this side as well. Mike Maleka is, of course, the one of the leadership of the Tshwane Bahlali Dudula. It so seems that your operation here today has failed. What is owed to that?
Usually, our approach didn't fail. There was a conflict between us and the taxi association. So they've requested us, because they also have something like what we are having here. So what we have done was only one thing. What we have done, we have sent our memorandum to the shop, to the mall, to the manager of the mall. It's about three places. It's a Mabopane Central City Mall. The manager has received the memorandum. We've given them the memorandum, and there's a shop right next to Central City. Also, we have given them the memorandum, and then next to that again, there's the other one, a small mall again. We have given the memorandum again to say that, please, you are requesting don't hire these foreigners, please. We are very tired of these foreigners. Our people, there are so many of them that are unemployment. You are trying for you to tell you that, please, hire our own people. So they've said that they will promise us, we've given them 7 days, they promise us that they will give us the answer after 7 days.
You've given them a 7-day turnaround so that they can give you answers as per your memorandum. And are you saying that should they fail, you're going to come back this time perhaps even better prepared? Because I can see that your preparations as well for this particular operation does not look like it was to the point. You earlier told me about members who are still stuck in some areas, did not have transportation. There's only a handful of you guys here, not even 20 or so.
Okay, fine, thanks. You know, so we still have a problem. That's why you're saying that in that 7 days time, you're going to go back to them again because of the transport, the owners of the transport of the buses. You have talked to them, they've promised us they will do that for us, but some other technicals, that's why you didn't do that, but we are promising that. Next time when we're coming back, if it will, our memorandum, our answers are not good. When we're coming back, we'll be back in numbers, like we've done in Roslyn. You'll do the very same thing.
As we wrap up, Mike, right now, your expectation from management is that in the 7 days, not only responding to your memorandum, but you're also demanding that should there be any illegal immigrants there, they should get rid of. Is that what you're saying?
Is what I'm saying. Like now, when I speak to immigration, is already in. They are in now. Now as we speak, the immigration and the police, they are in now to check some of those who are illegal in our country. They are there already. Is what we're expecting from them after 7 days.
Michael Maleka, thank you very much. Of course, there you have it, Xoli. The march that was supposed to be going ahead, of course, even the operation in itself going into the central city here in Mabopane, going to store, as he had put it, Michael Maleka, earlier on our crossings, that was their immediate plan, and they were waiting on other members of the Tshwane Dudula movement to also arrive here. That will not be because the transportation from their various venues will not be able to pick them up and bring them here to where they are meant to convene. At this stage, it so seems that the march will no longer happen, but they tell me that they've delivered the memorandum to the management of the facilities that they were planning on marching on, and in that regard, they've given them 7 days to respond to them and, of course, implement some of those demands that they've put on the paper, which includes getting rid of anybody that might be employed illegally through them being in the country as well, illegally without any kind of documentation. Xoli?
Pelane, Phakgadi, thank you very much for that update.